Ready? 3, 2, 1. Hi, this is Trevor Ou Tim from Barista Underground again. We interviewing the contestants from the South African Coffee Championships in the Dome in Johannesburg for 2012. Anyway, all these videos will be available on www.baristaunderground.com. Right now, I've got Craig Sampson from KZN. He's the KZN champion. And I'm also talking to Bruce Manning, who is the coffee doctor. And you're from KZN as well. Ah, so we've got the Banana Boys here. Right, starting with you, Craig. Is this your first competition?
First competition.
Tell us about it. How was the experience?
The experience was good, very stressful. I do have 4 years judging experience, so I took the plow and went on the other side of the stage. And yeah, very nerve-wracking, very nervous, but very exciting. And the emotions you go through on stage are totally different to being a judge. So exciting, good. Looking forward to hopefully getting a little bit further in the competition this round.
Okay, I'm just going to cut in and just say I was a contestant. It was the nervous contestant looking at the steel judges, and now finally this is really revenge, you know, because when we looked at the judges, they just never smiled or anything. Now that's so good to hear that the judges are actually getting their back, you know?
Yeah. I think all the competitors were like, oh, you guys are so stuffy, you don't smile, blah blah blah, like eating at the judges. So I was like, well, I'll come on that side. And now we've got some of the competitors judging, so it's also quite fun being up there, just trying to make them smile, crack a smile, because I know it's hard to keep a poker face on stage. So like, I give him that little bit of a nod, a wink, he's like holding his face back. So yeah, it's very
next
different.
year we could have more winners who went the route of judges and coming back to perform. And that's going to highlight whether their knowledge in judging will keep them good on stage, or whether they will still have a wobble. I don't think any human can get up there without just having the tremors, whether you've been a judge for a few years or not. So it'll be quite interesting.
It's very, very stressful. Now, getting back to you, what coffee were you using? Tell us about it.
I basically use a 3-way blend of Tanzanian, which is from the Machari Estates. It's a fair trade coffee. I work for Cyro, so we actually got a relationship with Benta, and she personally done us a favor and got us some. I then use the Guatemala, and I also use the Peru.
What sort of
roasted individually, and then I post blended at equal ratios at the end of the whole.
So you are roasted. So you custom roasted it for yourself.
Yes, I custom roasted it for myself.
Ah, okay. So what were you trying to achieve in this blend?
What was I trying to achieve? The winner blend, which it works in KZN. So
you're going with it again.
It's a secret till tomorrow.
Okay. Now,
what was I trying to achieve? Just trying to achieve the perfect espresso and a well-balanced cappuccino. We're still trying to get some flavor out of it. So yeah.
So basically a blend of coffee that works well on both levels, because you know.
Both levels, yes.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's very hard to work with a single origin that's going to work for both.
Yes.
And that's why I decided to go for a blend. And I also feel that the South African palettes are more alike to a blend compared to a single origin still.
Yeah,
so I also wanted to go easy on the judges.
Yeah. No, that's brilliant. And how do you feel about your performance?
How do I feel about my performance? My performance in KZN was brilliant, and obviously I'm competing tomorrow. And if I can just do what I've done in KZN, obviously with a little bit of tweaks here and there that I've created for the finals, I'm a happy man. The nerves are killing me right now, like you can't believe. We've been here from Tuesday, and the anxiety building up to it is just, I wish I could have competed Tuesday. Wait until Sunday is not cool.
Great, then we'll let you relax for the competition, and we're going to be chatting I want to chat a bit more to Bruce Manning, the coffee doctor. Now, when I saw a surgical bed on the table, I knew we were in for something very special. And tell me about that. How did you come up with that idea?
I'm one of those fruitcakes. I have urine strips, which I pee on every few days, really, to check my pH balance. And if your pH is balanced, you have. Why is the cameraman shaking?
No, keep it still, bro. We got to, and we're not even
steady.
editing this. Go for it. Shoot.
So I always look at the health benefit. I look at the upside of everything. Coffee gets a bad rap, and it's unnecessary. If you're drinking good quality coffee in moderation, there's a number of benefits. And I don't know if you've ever seen the movie Limitless. Limitless, the guy's offered a tablet that would give him the opportunity for his brain to achieve anything. He could use 100% of his brain. And more, I'm thinking that coffee does that. So the idea is that when you eat badly and your pH is acidic, you're in a bad state, you get plaque buildup, either in the arteries or in your teeth, but not in the brain as well. So you can imagine the brain as a bunch of grapes. These are the synapses. And plaque forms over the synapses when you drink alcohol. It gets a fatty coating. Caffeine strips it away. It cleans away the plaque. And you'll see anybody who's a bit wired on caffeine speaks quickly. They're receiving messages quickly. All of us, yeah, we're just on the edge.
Just an espresso, Bruce.
It's more than that.
Now, what I sort of believe is that coffee is actually the fuel for the greatest scientists and artists. Like if you think of in the Renaissance period, and not Renaissance, the post-impressionist period, guys like Cézanne and guys like Van Gogh and those guys. They all used to sip coffee and discuss their works of art and their
coffee houses. In fact, there's the well-known coffee book. A whole instruction on the history of coffee. And what I noted there, I think I might have mentioned it to Craig when down in Durban, was that the coffee houses was the philosophers, thinkers, artists. And the church tried to close them down because they said, you guys are questioning the existence of God and existentialism. And this coffee is creating this buzz. So the church tried to close them down, and eventually it faded away. Artists, thinkers, philosophers, let them go on their own path. Then women wanted to get involved because this was the collection of men. And they said, no, we can't have women here. Because they too would have questioned the hegemony of men controlling all aspects of science, politics. So it was quite instructive that the coffee houses have been the route of pushing the boundaries on art, philosophy and science. In terms of speeding up those connections, and Alzheimer's and Parkinson's is a breakdown of the brain patterns. And I think the new generation of people, now that the advent of coffee has really taken off, I think the incidence of Alzheimer's and Parkinson's will fall off a cliff. My grandparents and great uncle all either had Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. For them, coffee was too sexy, too brutal, and yet it has nuance. They're sipping tea and drinking and eating out of aluminium. And
coffee is the rebellious drink.
It is, that's right. But I think we're in an age of rebellion.
Absolutely. And
says the man.
That has been such a educational way of looking at it, and I've just had a cup of coffee and I feel a lot more clever now. Really, it's helped me a lot.
Have a look around. Coffee drinkers, I think, are a few degrees beyond their average. You engage with any of them and it's snappy dialogue and deep thinking. I truly think coffee is at the root of expanding consciousness.
And on that note, I will say, go find your local coffee shop with your favorite blend and get more clever.
Yes.
See you on baristaunderground.com. Thank you.